everyone, this is take 2. Because we had an ad in the corner that was just bugging the heck out of me and, distracting me quite a bit. But anyways, in this episode, we're covering the legendary Pokemon. And I mean every single legendary Pokemon. I'm dead serious. Every single one is right here. However, we will be skipping any Mega Evolutions. They're being skipped. So that also means Primal. And no, it put the same ad again. No, the distracting ad is back. Wonderful. It won't go away. It will not stop. It will not go away. Gosh dang it. Let me just reload the page and hope it doesn't do that anymore. Please be done with that ad. I'm fine if you're playing ads, but play something that's not going to distract me, please. Anyways, yeah, Mega Evolutions and certain Gigantamaxes and other things like that are being skipped over. Otherwise, we're ranking every single Pokemon, even pre-evolutions. So yes, that would even include Cosmog. So, let's start. But we'll also say which forms I like better. So, meaning those ones will be going in A, while the rest would probably go in B or something like that. So, starting with the legendary birds. Regular Articuno, that's a B. Its regional form is an A tier. This is a cool Pokemon design. I love this. This, it's okay, but this looks awesome. Especially, the little visor thing. It just gives me X-Men vibes. So, decently good design. However, for Zapdos, I like the original more than I like this. This is a cool idea, turning it into a Roadrunner. I still like this more. And I think you might know why. You wanna know why this one I like the most? This is screaming. Zapdos is screaming. Moltres is actually going in an A tier because Galarian's an S. I love this Pokemon. I almost use it all the time when I'm wanting to use legendary Pokemon in my Pokemon teams. I almost always use that. It's a cool Pokemon design. Mewtwo, I would say is a high A, but not top A. It's a cool design. Mew is actually around the same point. You could put them in either or. I rate them the exact same. They're both high A's at the exact same point. Cool design. They're both really good designs, and I have both Pokemon, and I'm just glad I have both. But, I can never nickname the Mew. It's not mine. The Mew I have is not mine. I got it from a friend at church a long time ago. Okay, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. We're not just gonna rate these three. No. We're also rating these three. So starting with Raikou, I'm gonna just put it in F, just as of for now, just while I'm grabbing the other. What the frick just happened? I'm just putting them there just while I grab the other ones so then I can quickly rate them. Alright, now since we have the two we need, let's go ahead and rate them, shall we? The music's playing, right? Oh yeah. It's all coming together. But anyways. Definitely a high B, a top B tier. It's okay. This one's okay. I'll put it at C. Here, I'm just gonna grab all of them just to make things just a little easier for me. Makes sense to go ahead and grab them both. Okay. Entei is a low B. I don't really like Entei that much. Grounding Fire, I actually do like that more, but it's also not my all-time favorite. Now, Suicune is a high B, and honestly, you guys shouldn't be surprised. I love the look of Walking Lake. Really cool Pokemon design. I love it. It's a raptor. It's a raptor and it looks like Blue from Jurassic World. Love it. You wanna know what's interesting though about velociraptors? A lot of people think they're actually quite massive. No. They're a little bigger than a house cat. Yeah. And velociraptors are actually quite small. Now the velociraptors you see in the movies are more closer to a Utah raptor, which are massive raptors. So, a lot of people don't know that. But, yeah, that's why it gets a high B. But, I still have a lot more legendary Pokemon I like more than it. Moving on. Lugia and Oho. Oh, there's no Shadow Lugia. That's actually too bad. I would have loved to rank that. If it had been on here, that would have been right. That would have been put right in S tier. I'm still gonna put this in A tier above Zapdos. And Oho can go right around here. Actually, no. I don't like Oho that much. It can go in low, like bottom A tier. Celebi. We have a new winner of A tier. It's Celebi. I love Celebi. And actually, a legendary Pokemon that I designed actually mythical. Called, what did I call it? Give me a minute here. I have to open up my, Pokemon region notes. That's not notes, that's settings. Let's see here. What did I name the legendary Pokemon? I meant mythical. Phasmik. Phasmik is supposed to be like the counterpart to Celebi. So instead of being a time traveler of good, it's mostly a time traveler of chaos. But will still like create or something like that with its powers. And actually, it has a form change, and you wanna know what the form change is based on? The giant plant golem that Celebi makes when Celebi has been corrupted in the movie it came from. Pokemon Forever movie? Okay, I think so. Okay, the Reggies. Now it means we're gonna cover all the Reggies, so let me grab these for you, put them here for now. Here's Regieleki. Regidrago. Now where was Regigigas? There it is. Alright, we're gonna rank all of them. Starting with Regigigas, who will now be our new top B tier. I love Regigigas. It's a really cool Pokemon. And, like, I do like how these are all based on, like, the Titans or giants in many different mythologies around the world. Like, that's definitely cool, and I do like how each one of them is based on a time period. So, like, Regigigas here would be like, oh, the ancient past. Like, and we're talking about, like, the ancient past. When life first came to our planet or something like that. So, honestly, love it for that. It is it's a very unique Pokemon. Anyways, so let's cover them from time periods. I believe this actually should be this way, yeah. Those being the Stone Age, the Ice Age, the Bronze Age, the Dark Times or something like that kind of period is what this one's based on, and then Modern Era. In a way. I actually need to do something real quick. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just need to get all situated before I can go ahead and start covering more of these Pokemon. Now this one's actually probably going to be 10 times longer than the Mech Evolution video. And like, that's saying something. So like, this is going to be a relatively long video. So sorry in advance. If I'm keeping any of you up later than I probably should be. Heck, I actually shouldn't be talking. I need to start going to bed earlier too. Like, I need to. Like, I have alarms for almost everything I should be doing. Like, oh, getting up at 10:30 in the morning. Like, just getting up then is when I should be. Like, getting up 12:30 should be lunch. Then I don't do anything until like around 6:30, so like I don't need to worry about that much. Like 6:30, oh, this is dinner time, that's fine. Then I have like an alarm for like snack time, and then like I have one last alarm, being 1:30. It's like, oh, lie down. But I never do that. I always ignore them. Like, I really should be following my alarms, but no. Anyways, let's just go ahead and start covering them. Starting with Reggie Rock. It's okay. I'm also gonna say the same thing for Reggie Ice and Reggie Steel. I like the Reggies, but these ones I don't like as much as these two. These two going right next to one another in the A tier. Okay, next is Latios and Latias. Latias is now our top A tier, and Latios is now in the S tier. I love these two. Like, they're plain bird dragons. Love it. Love it. Obviously, their megas are even cooler. Alright, next, Kyogre. But guess what? Immediately tops Latias. Bruh. And Groudon is going to be a high B tier. Kyogre is definitely one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, but not my top favorite, which we will be seeing very, very soon. With Generation 4. While Groudon, it's okay. Like, it definitely gives off Godzilla vibes. It's an earthy dragon. I do think that is very cool. But it's just so... This one doesn't look as cool as compared to its Gigantamax. Not Gigantamax, it's Primal form. But I do like a lot of the... I do like Groudon. Like, it's a cool design. Like, it's still a cool design. But I like Kyogre more. Now Rayquaza. Oh, where do you guys think Rayquaza is going? Where do you guys think Rayquaza is going? High A tier. Jirachi. I don't care. I don't care much about Jirachi. F. F for all I care. F. I don't give a crap about it. It's okay. Okay, now we get to rank Dialexis in all its forms. So Dialexis, first of all, low S tier. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. However, I don't really like the forms as much, so they get like a low A tier. But I'm gonna put them in a specific order. Defense, I like defense a lot. I like attack a lot as well. Like, these two are really, really cool. I don't really like this. This one is just weird, if you ask me. But still cool Pokemon design. I would love for there to be like a form for this. Like some sort of like robot one. But I do actually have some fan art on my Google Photos thing, so give me a second to find it. Okay, I found the fusion I was talking about, and sadly I don't have it anymore, but on my Google Photos, but here it is. It's a dragon psychic type. Regioxys is such a cool name. Like, this is super cool. I would love to build this out of Lego.
Working across teams is tough.
Seriously, this looks really cool.
Helps you handle it.
This is why I feel like Deluxus needs some really deserved love. I did not know it was playing ads the whole time. I am so sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was playing ads. So you guys have been hearing ads the whole time. I am so sorry. I did not realize that was happening. This is why I should pay attention more, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's why I should pay attention more. Anyways, the legendary elves. Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf. We're gonna start with Yuxi. Yuxi gets a D. Azelf gets a top C tier for right now. Same for Mesprit. For now. And that's immediately about to probably be changed soon. But first things first. F tier. Low F tier. What were they thinking of this? Like, it looks good on the, like, at least the origin form of Dialga looks good. The origin form of Giratina looks good. What the heck is this? I know when you fuse them together, it looks like Arceus. I get that. That's just not the way. That just makes no sense to me. Because here's the thing. Those three were never fused with Arceus to begin with. Like, there's a theory that several legendary Pokemon fused were once a part of Arceus. Like Arceus' original form. But after the creation, he just lost that power and it just split up slowly over time, creating many legendary Pokemon we see today, including Eternatus and I forgot what the dang turtle legendary is called. It doesn't matter right now. Terapagos though. Anyways, for Dialga, low D. No, actually I would say a low C. I mean, a high C and a high B for the origin form. And Palkia gets a high A tier because I actually really like Palkia. I'm kidding, it's gonna go right here. No, it's right here. I like it. I actually really do like Palkia, but I think you all know who our clear winner is. S tier. And its form change, I'm just going to put it at a low S. I'm kidding, they're actually tied. These two are tied for first place. Giratina is my favorite legendary. But we are getting close to my favorite mythical as well. First, let's talk about each one of these. Heatran gets a low D, along with Manaphy and Finneon. It's actually a mid-F. But yeah, this is where I'm putting Heatran and Manaphy, which I love both of these Pokemon. I especially love this one's Mega Evolution. But they're just so generic. There's not really that much special about them. Like, this one doesn't really have that much history or anything like that. Like, yeah, it has some lore with it, but it kind of needs more. Well, Manaphy has a lot of lore with it, so actually I'm going to put Manaphy at a high D, actually. For that reason, like, I honestly think that's a good placeholder for it. A good spot for it. Cresselia and Darkrai. Cresselia gets a low A. Like, I like it, but I have Pokemon I like a lot more. So, when I say A, low B, we're gonna give Darkrai a relatively higher place on the board, like right underneath Mew. So, A tier. And at least this one gets A tier. Its Mega Evolution gets F for Garp, for absolute trash. Okay, both Shaymins. Regular Shaymin is a low D, while this version of Shaymin is a high A. Not A, a high C. But don't. Every time I say high C, I'm just gonna do the but don't. Arceus, the god of Pokemon himself. High A tier. We have to get it top A tier because It's the god of all legendary like of all freaking Pokemon. Come on. It has to go in A tier because it's the perfect Pokemon for Pete's sake. Okay. Victini. Immediately tops over Arceus. I'm kidding. It goes right underneath Arceus. Even though that would have been funny to put him right there. That would have been funny. But, no, Victini gets it. At least Victini gets a high A, but it does go above Arceus. And I'm also kidding about the placement. It's right here. That was just a little joke I wanted to do because I thought that would be very funny. Here we go again. Legendaries. These legendaries get compared to their robotic counterparts. Here we go, all the regular Swords of Justice and their mechanical counterparts. Wait, I just realized these two are facing away from one another. Same for these two. Well, these two are facing towards one another. I just noticed that. That's cool. Starting with Cobalion. Regular Cobalion gets a B tier, but not that high of a B. I don't really like the Swords of Justice that much. The mechanical version, it's actually garbage. I don't like this. It's garbage. Guess what? Terrakion also gets to go up there. Now this one I actually like a bit more, but it's still not that cool, so I'm giving it a low D. And the mechanical Virizion, though, that gets an A. It goes right here, because that is a really good, cool looking mechanical Pokemon. Well, regular Virizion gets also a B, but a higher B compared to these two. I like Virizion a lot. It's a cool design. Now we get to talk about these guys, which, again, there is another member who is down here, so I just need to go ahead and grab those two just so we have that. Now I'm gonna mostly be ranking their forms. These forms I don't really like at all, so they're all going in low D. They're okay, but they all get low D. I don't really like them that much. While their forms, however, we're going to go in this exact order, so we're going to start with Thundurus. Thundurus, absolutely high A tier, goes right behind Rayquaza. Thundurus, Tornadus, the exact same thing. Landorus, the exact same thing. Indominus, or whatever you call it. It's a very low D. Let's see. It's a very low C. I don't like these two that much. They could have done so much better. Like, what the heck is this? These two don't even match these three or these three at all. Like, they're close, but it's just, its tail is not giving off the same kind of vibe these guys are. It's just how it looks just looks wrong. How long are we at now? It's only 23 minutes. I mean, no ads. Yeah, thank goodness. Anyhow, moving on and forward. I have Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, and Kyurem's two forms. We're actually going to start with Kyurem. Regular Kyurem itself, I would say, is definitely above Groudon. And actually, Walking Lake should be above Groudon, too. Something like that. Well, then, for these two, this particular version, low S. I'm kidding. It's a low A. Both of them are low A's. Reshiram. Now, Reshiram goes right above again. And Zekrom gets a low S. Like, at the low S. Not at the bottom yet. but a low S nonetheless. Keldeo, regular Keldeo itself is a top F because it's cool. I like it, but this. Now this. Oh, this deserves to go above Arceus. Keldeo Resolute form. Perfect. It's perfect. I literally have no gripe against this Pokemon. It's a really good legendary Pokemon. I have nothing against it. It looks like it matches the Sword of Justice, but it just surpasses them because it just looks so good. And it's like, I just finally got it. Give me a second here. Retro Rylan is calling, so give me a minute and I will be right back. I'm back, everybody. It was Retro Rylan that just called me. I had to talk to him. We were talking about his birthday that sadly will not make it too, so like that's sad. Meloetta. High C tier. And same for this one. I don't like Meloetta. To me, it just looks too much like Hatsune Miku. To an extent. Like, if it got a Mega, would it just turn into Hatsune Miku? Then I would have liked it. These two, I really just don't like. If it got a Mega Evolution, if it turned it into you know who, then that would have been cool. It's a cool Pokemon design. But I just don't think it's that interesting. You can see I went ahead and moved Diancie there. I'm going to actually move the other ones that we're not going to be covering in this. So, yeah, if you see one go up there, then you guys know that's not something I'm talking about because we already did that. I think that's all of them. No. Yeah, no, I think that's all. Not counting this either, just for certain reasons. It's cool, but we're not gonna cover it. Alright, so other than this one row, everything else we are covering. Like, you know what? Let's move them all to the bottom. I'm just gonna have to slowly move them. This is gonna take forever, man. But it has to be done. Yup. An eternity later. Just an eternity. There we go. So now we can cover everything without having to worry about moving those. So everything else is going to be covered. That was the only stuff I was not wanting to cover, nor was I going to cover this. Because to me, this counts very similar to a Gigantamax Mega Evolution or something like that, so don't need to cover that. Give me a second here, because my wrist and my fist are hurting. It's from holding a mouse in a particular way, because I'm currently not home, so I'm not dealing with the usual setup I have. So I had to have my mic in such a particular spot that it just hurts. It really hurts to move. Anyways, here's our other S tier. It goes underneath Giratina, but still. Genesect. Which is I used as an inspiration for a Bionicle species, which I'll probably cover in sometime in the future. Like, after I'm done designing all of my Bionicle characters, I'm going to do a video just showcasing all of them. Not like all of them, more likely to be a series of videos showcasing each one of them individually. So, moving on, we have Arceus and Yveltal. Why did I say Arceus? That's Xerneas. Shadow, what is wrong with you for saying the wrong Pokemon? That's freaking Xerneas. But she gets a high A tier. And Yveltal also gets a high A tier. Heck, they all get a high A tier. Because I honestly really do like these legendary Pokemon. I think we're gonna put the dog above that. Yeah, it's an actual not really in a particular order. I would say the dog goes like right here, but then these are in the exact order almost. There you go. So that is the exact order on how I like them. I don't really care. Diancie, just by itself, it gets a relatively high B tier. For regular Hoopa, at the same point, and Hoopa Unbound, I like a little more than those, but not as much. It's still relatively near the bottom of the A tier. Volcanion, very much a high A tier, but around there. Okay, now we get to cover our first of our evolving legendaries, or mythicals, or relatively powerful Pokemon that are very close to legendary. Well, then they should have probably put those ones, but they didn't. Oh, man. You all know which particular Pokemon I'm thinking about. The Ultra Beasts. I'll probably cover them in a later video, but it would just be themselves. It would be like a relatively short video. That's very much close to finishing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back on this one. Add. Let me mute it so you guys don't have to hear it. There you go, that will work. That will do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, so we're very much close to the end of this. It's like 10:07 p.m. Man, do I want to stop using my computer and just chill and eat something. Like, man, I'm hungry. Typenol. Typenol gets a low B. Not like very much at the bottom, but it does get low B around after Entei. Savali gets a believe it or not, a low S tier. I love Savali. It's a really cool Pokemon. All four Tapus are going to be in the same point, and that is a relatively high B rank, right around here. But in a particular order. It's actually Tapu Fini goes above Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu, and then Tapu Lele. Yep, that's the exact order. Honestly, though, I do like these, but I wonder what their original forms looked like before they had these shells. Like, I think there's something like that online, so give me a second to search up Tapu. Like, if I made Tapu form. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I accidentally clicked pause by pure accident. A second ago. My bad. But yeah, I'll be right back after I find that particular images so I can show you guys what I think possible forms could look like. So just give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Like, these are some of the ones I was talking about. Like, something like this. Here's like Tapu Fini and Tapu Koko, but I don't think I've seen Tapu Bulu or the others yet. So it might take a minute to find them. So I have no idea where they would possibly be. Not really seeing them. Let me see. Like, I know what they looked like. No, so you'll probably assume what they would look like. Like, clearly butterfly, clearly a bull. Like, it's just so obvious. But sadly, I have not seen them. Seeing a lot of sexualized stuff though, jeez Louise. Oh, so you can't escape it. Oh my god, that is a cute idea. I love it. Like, clearly it would be a butterfly. It's so obviously it would be a butterfly. It's just so obvious. Yeah, I don't see what I was looking for. Oh well. Yeah, something like that would be pretty dang cool. Something along those lines. So, let's just finish this. Cosmog, Cosmorwom are going at the very bottom of F tier. Like, they're cool, but they're really not that useful. They don't really do anything. They're just there. They literally do absolutely nothing, just like Magikarp. Magikarp's just there until it becomes a Gyarados. So, yeah. So, Solgaleo and Lunala. Lunala gets an S tier, like very much at the bottom S tier. I love it, but I love these ones a lot more, so other S tiers are going to go above it. Thus, Solgaleo also gets an A tier. However, these two Necrozma forms of them, they can go above. Probably above Groudon. Yeah, no, that seems like a good spot to put them. Like, they're cool, but it's just, they're so generic. At least to me, they're generic. It's literally just a Pokemon covered in armor of another Pokemon. It's like they've been parasitized. Like, to me, they're not that interesting. Like, they're still very, very cool, and I really do like their designs, but I'm fine with it. Because I like the original versions of Solgaleo and all more. Regular Necrozma, it really isn't that interesting. It gets a high C. But don't. I told you. Now, Ultra Necrozma. It's that high of an S tier. Mergina. It gets a high D. It's cool. I like the design. It's just, to me, it's just mediocre at best. It really does feel mediocre. Now, Marshadow, though. Top B tier. I love Marshadow. It's so cool. Like, there was this one fusion I saw between, like, it and Gallade, and oh my god, it looked beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous Pokemon design for a fusion. Like, I was like, ooh. Zeraora. You guys are probably gonna find this weird. It's low B. All of you were probably thinking, oh, she's gonna put it in like an A tier. It's gonna be an A tier. No, it's B. Yeah. But here's the thing, originally, it would have been here. But since the Mega came out, it did bump it up, like, a bit when it comes to legendary Pokemon I like. So, like, it did bump it up a bit. And I do have it. I do like the Pokemon. Just, it didn't bump it up that much. It's not that different. Meltan, just like these two, it does nothing. It really does nothing. And it evolves relatively soon after you get it. It's the same thing for Kubfu. It's just, you get these two at such a point that it just already evolves. Same for these two. Into their final forms. So it's like, Why do you need this? Why do you need to fight with this? You don't get to really fight with it that much. Bell. Thankfully gets an A tier. He gets to go right here. I'm kidding, it actually goes above his Unbound. I like Metal. It's a liquid metal that is super bulky, like it's a Muscle Man or something like that. You wanna know who else? I couldn't resist. I said Muscle Man. I had to go with the Muscle Man voice. Like, I had to do it. You wanna know who else likes Pokemon? My mom. No, my mom does not. Oh, my sister, one of my friends does. Valley likes Pokemon. I think that was very obvious if you've seen any of her videos. Clearly she likes Pokemon. But I would love if she ever did a playthrough of like a fan-made Pokemon game or an official Pokemon game. Like, Valley, if you are watching this, it would be pretty cool if you did do a playthrough on like a Pokemon game or something. Maybe even a fan game. So I'm pretty sure there are horror Pokemon fan games online. But still. That was just for Valley, clearly. Alright. Zacian, Zamazenta, and their two forms. I'm being quiet because a lot of people don't really like these Pokemon that much. But they're S tier. I'm sorry, they're both S tier. I really like their designs. Actually, I like them more than Spally, I'm not gonna lie. Now you guys can see what I like a lot. And guess what? Yeah, that's how I really feel about it. These are some of my favorite legendary Pokemon, so come on. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised that there's wolves. Or foxes. Like, wolves or foxes, that should not surprise you. Regular Eternatus. High B. Like, legitimately at the top of B. Eternamax hand. Yeah, sorry, I don't really like it. It's D. We're almost done. We have 2 more rows. My god. Alright, starting with the 2 Urshifus. They're both going to be rated the same, but in this particular way. They are right below Zacian and Zamazenta when it comes to A tier. I'm joking, no, they're above that. I don't really like these versions. These two I absolutely love. It's still a cool design, still like them a lot. But these I like a bit more. Zarude. It came in very late. It's still a cool design, but because it's just not that many people got a hold of it, not that many people really got to use it, and it's just, that's not really a great Pokemon. A lot of people never got their hands on it. Me included. I never got my hands on this Pokemon, and I would have loved to have had it. If I had had it, it probably would have just been right here. You know what, heck, we'll just leave it there, it's fine. It's still a cool Pokemon design, I'll leave it there. Now, these two. Glastair and Hextair. Glastair is right below Eternatus. Hextair is right below Keldeo. And I would actually say these two are actually above Keldeo, actually. So I do like these a bit more compared to these two. I feel like it's a good order so far. Calyrex. It's above this one. I don't like it still, and I feel like it could have had a different design, but it's still a really decently good looking Pokemon. I do like it. It is very powerful too. Okay, their fusion forms, let's all just be honest. It's just Calyrex riding the 2 Pokemon. Like, come on, let's all just be honest here. He's just riding it. I'll say it can go right around here, but he really is just riding the Pokemon. And I'll just say these guys. There. I feel like that's a better order. Like, these ones are good, but they just really aren't that useful. And they get really replaced relatively quickly. This one, it's okay. These two, obviously, all know why. And that should really get fun. Alright. We're at the last generation. Generation 9. Where we have Wu Chen, Jin Pao, Tin Lu, and, I forgot what this one's called. But anyways, this one is the weakest and doesn't really doesn't even look that closely similar to these three. So due to that, it gets a high C tier, but it's still pretty cool. Next, Wu Chen will legitimately just be right here. And then the last two are both A rank, but at the bottom because I don't really like them that much. Okay. There you go. And that is the last one going in the S tier. No more in the S tier. So now these are the S tier Pokemon. So we have Miraidon. Also, just in case we did play any ads, sorry. But, oh my god, this is going to be a really long video, and I did say that. It's not surprising, though, but yeah. Miraidon goes in the S tier. And Koraidon is the last one that's going to go in A tier. Gets top. And all the rest I really don't like that much. D's free. Starting with D's free. So I'm going to actually start with Terapagos. It's cute. It's a cool Pokemon. But its form is much more useful. Yep. And that was the last one going in F tier. Petron is the last one going in D. Like, I do like this. It gets top C tier. And that is the last one going in C. And now for the last Pokemon that are going in B. And going at the very bottom are Okidoki. Yeah, Okidogi or something like that. You guys remember. Monkey Dory and Pheasantipity. All, sadly, are at the bottom. And actually, we should actually above them. There you go. And lastly, these ones all go in A rank, and they are above the Deoxys forms. Yep, I'm putting them in the order I like the designs. No, it's there. And the last one, right there. And there we go. All the legendary Pokemon have been rated. Before we do anything, let's save and download. Look at that image. Now, it's actually going to do something in a second, and I don't want you guys having to see that, so I will be back after that is done. Okay, it actually didn't end up doing what I thought it was going to do. Anyways, let's just cover what we put where. So, we have in S tier, Giratina Origin Form, Genesect, Galarian Moltres, Zacian and Zamazenta in their armored forms, Ultra Necrozma, Latios, Deoxys, Zekrom, Sabali, Miraidon, and lastly Lunala are all in the S rank. In A rank we have Koraidon, both Urshifus, Solgaleo, Zygarde, 25% form. Or is it 15%? I don't remember. Or was it 10%? I genuinely do not remember. Anyways, we have Yveltal, Xerneas, 50% Zygarde, 100% Zygarde, Zacian and Zamazenta normal forms, Keldeo Resolute form, Hextare, Volcanion, Arceus, Kyogre, Rayquaza. All three Fairy forms of the original Weather Genies. Latias, Victini, Celebi, Palkia, Galarian Articuno, Regidrago, Regieleki, Mewtwo, Mew, Darkrai, Iron Leaves, Reshiram, Melmetal, Hooba Unbound, Lugia, Zapdos, Moltres, Oho, Ogerpon. Like all four Ogerpon forms are right here. The Deoxys forms, both Reshiram forms, not Reshiram, I meant both Kyurem forms, Chimpao, Tinlu. B rank, and the last of the relatively large ones, is Eternatus, Blaziken, Marshadow, Origin Dialga, Kyurem, Walking Wake, Diancie, Hoopa, all four Tapus, the two other Necrozma forms, Groudon, Regigigas, Suicune, Raikou, Articuno, Galarian Zapdos, Entei, Type Null, Cresselia, all three Swords of Justice, Zeraora, all three of this, Hero Trio, is I think what they're called? I don't remember. And then, Luchin, or whatever the heck it's supposed to be called, I don't remember. Okay, for C, we have the form change of Terapagos, I forgot what it's called. Forgot what the dang, goldfish is called. Sorry, I do not, this one's name escapes me. It escapes me. If you remember the name of this Pokemon, please tell me in the comments, because it's gonna kill me all day. I'll probably just look it up myself, actually, but still. Anyways, Necrozma. Both Meloetta forms. Dialga, regular form. Shaman Sky form. Azelva Mesprit. Gouging Fire. Is it Raging Bolt? I think so. All three original Reggies. Calyrex. And, Andromus's Parent form. Next, for D rank, we have Mirgana, Manaphy, Uxie, Heatran, regular Shaman. I forgot what the iron version of Terrakion is. All four Weather Genies. Eternatus, Eternamax, Zarude, and Petulant. And last but not least, the Fs. We have Keldeo, Jirachi, Finneon, Cosmolum, Meltan, Cubfu, Terapagos, the two Calyrex forms, which is just Calyrex riding the two horses. The iron version of Cobalion. And obviously the Palkia origin form is at the very bottom and is the worst legendary Pokemon in all of existence, in my opinion. And honestly, I'm pretty sure most people dislike this. Most of us dislike this. But I know there are some people that actually do like this design, and they like the design, then okay, that's fine. But yeah, these are all the legendary Pokemon. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. So we made 3 videos all on one day. I will not be making any more of these for a while, because I need to rest. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!